For today's question, it's what was the most challenging thing of this year? And I would say that the most challenging thing of this year was undiagnosed knee pain. I was supposed to get an MRI in February, but it snowed, and then it snowed again, and then I could not get through to reschedule it, so I just let it go because I got busy with life. And it wasn't until November that I had an MRI, and it looks like I have 3 areas with bone on bone in my knee, and so it'll be a total knee replacement sometime next year. But that would probably be the most challenging because I couldn't work out the way that I normally do. I couldn't do yoga the way I normally do, and I was trying to live with it, but it's painful. So yeah, that was the challenge. Otherwise, I'm totally healthy and feeling great. So that's not a challenge. It's interesting to think about because I don't really think about life as challenges. I think of life as this is what I got, this is what I'm working with, and what can I do with it? I'm definitely a make-do kind of person. And so I'm never thinking about like, oh, this is so hard, or woe is me, or these are hard things. I just don't think of life that way. Life is always going to have challenges. It's always going to be difficult. There's always going to be things that you wish had gone one way but went the other way. And I just think of that as like, okay, so I wanted A, but I got B. What am I going to do with B? I never think of it as like, this can't work. I think, okay, so how am I going to work with this? And so I see challenges just as part of life. And so, yeah, I don't know. What's your relationship with challenges, and what was the most challenging thing this year? We all have them, and some years, some years are harder, have harder things, more personal things, more difficulties. Life is like that. There's ups and downs, and that's just part of it. And so, yeah, it's not to say that my life is all rosy and glowy all the time. It's not. I just tend to find the path, even when it looks kind of obscured or gone altogether. So, yeah, I'm curious though, like, what was hard for you, or what are you working through, or what were you successful at? So, a challenge often means that you had a success, because if you're working towards something and it was hard, then you got to the other side of that. So, that's part of a challenge, right? It's not all just doom and gloom. Anyway, we'll see you back tomorrow for more questions.